Well, YouTube, how are you? George here. Welcome back to the shop. And you're looking at my latest purchase here. I borrowed one of these when the lid toppled over to lift it back up. And I was that impressed, I went and I got my own. Reason being, ahead of the mill, when the mill comes here, I want to be able to... Originally, my plan was I was going to leave the knee on and all that stuff and just paint around it. So with this, I'll be able to lift it off. And we can use it to lift the head back on and stuff like that. So this is not sponsored by these people. This is who I bought it from. Supplied by Irish Garage Equipment. I'll just leave that there for a minute. Just their number and their email. It's got an 8-ton long ram jack on it, and it lifted up the lathe like it wasn't even under it. That's 500 kilos. So happy days. It does fold up. I have yet to see how that works, because I'm not sure as to whether I'm going to fold it up or disassemble it, one or the other, because it's not something you'd be using a lot. This was 189 euros delivered, I think. No, 191 euros delivered. It was 3 euros to get that delivered. It came in 3 boxes and it went together easy. Now, I didn't have to look at the instructions because it being the exact same as the one I borrowed, I knew how it went together. So I didn't need to refer to the instructions at all. So I'm quite pleased with that now. One thing I will do, I will be changing out all this hardware, all these nuts and bolts they give you for 10.8s, because this stuff, 8.8, 4.8, 4.8, they're 4.8. I just rather stronger bolts. They'd be a bit chocolatey for me now if you have a few 100 kilos dangling off the end of it. But yeah, you have an extendable boom, so it'll lift half ton there. Next hole, a ton, 1.5 and 2 ton. So yeah, ideal little gadget to have when you're playing around with heavy machines and stuff. It's reasonably well made. It's made out of good material. The welds are solid. You know, it's properly welded. And you know, like, when you think about it, by the time you'd buy the material and cut it all up and drill it and buy the wheels and buy the ram and buy the chain and the hook and the whole lot, I guarantee you wouldn't have it done for 190 euros. That's for sure. These are the people what make it. Pacini, 1974. Sounds Italian, I don't know. What else does it say here? Failure to obey these warnings, all the usual stuff. Sorry, had a phone call there. Anyhow, I'm quite pleased with it. I just need... interrupted again by the postman. There's not much else to say, really. It went together reasonably easy. I like the way it's done down here with the pins. You just have R clips in them, so it's to break it down. Like when you let down the ram, it goes down fairly. You know? So we'll have to see what way it works out. I'm very conscious of storage because I'm kind of at capacity in here, you know. We have a milling machine to arrive yet. So what I'm thinking is I might make something with wheels on it and put it in there so I can just pull it out when I want it. Which, let's be honest, once the mill is finished, it could be a long time before I use it again. And like, for that money, you'd be mad not to, you know. It's you'd see lads there talking about making them, and yeah, whatever, it'd be rough looking, the welds would be crap, and would you ever really trust it, and yada yada. Like, that's well, like, I can't weld. I've said that before. I can stick metal together, but I can't weld. Like, I made this gate down here last year. Like, that's arc, of course. You know, it's alright. It's stuck together, and it works, and it's better than what was there before it. But, now, having said that, I would like to get my hands on a decent MIG welder rather than the Fisher Price one I have from Lidl or Aldi or wherever the hell it was I got. It's a flux core job. I'd like something with gas. MIG welding is not that difficult, so we might have a look and see what's available second hand. And yeah. Well, steel wheels. A little bit awkward getting the nuts on. I put the nuts on the inside of the tube so you'd have extra clearance. Use me extra long nose pliers to get them in there. I had it all together about 15 minutes, I'd say. And as I said, I didn't even look at this instructions, but I'm quite pleased with it. And for that money, I think it's great value. And as I said, not sponsored by these people or anything. I bought out my own money, and I have it now. Just have to figure out where I'm going to put the damn thing. But let's have a look and see what it looks like with the legs folded up. Hang on. No, it's not terrible, is it? If you had a little bit more real estate than I have here, you could just shove it in the corner. But you know, it's not bad. And I see lots of people. I was looking at reviews of these on their website, and they were whinging that the pins aren't aligned and the whole lot. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Fine, lovely. Maybe they think that the legs are supposed to go back like this. I don't know. But it's designed to hold them that way. Unless that's what they're talking about, I don't know. But it's not terrible, the size of it, is it? And we'll leave it like that in there somewhere until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, great value. €193 delivered to your door. I ordered it, what day is today? Today's Monday. I ordered it Wednesday. It came Thursday. And that's the only thing I'd say. That's bent. And I'd say that happened in transit. I wouldn't say that happened in the factory. That looks to me like the box was fired on the ground or something. But look, that's easy fixed with if you have a big enough percussive maintenance tool, which I have a rather large selection. But anyway, that is my 2-ton engine crane from Irish Garage Equipment. And I'll just show you that's their details there. There's their number, and there's their website. Good value. I don't think you'd beat that. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Get you in the next one. Bye.